Howdy gamers, and welcome to another episode of the Ironman series, and today, I'm finally doing something I should have done a long time ago, and that is to make some overloads. I have everything I need in my inventory. I got a Greenman's Ale here from the Yanil bar, and there we are. For anyone unaware, overloads are just all of the extreme potions in one potion. That's convenient, but it lasts for 6 minutes, and the stat changes are static for the duration. Basically, it will refresh up to its max boost every so often, so you're going to keep that boost for the entire 6 minutes. That is very crucial, because if you're using normal extremes, which is what I have been doing, my stats will trickle down slowly, so this should be slightly better DPS overall. And, there are so many different types of overloads in the future, so this is just opening a can of worms. Going to be a lot of huge buffs coming up. But obviously I can't stop at just one overload. We have a lot to make. So I think just to start, we're going to try to make like 100. I do have some residual super sets from the Mezcab shop a while ago. Thankfully, we did the Big Game Hunter last episode. I got an okay stack of Grenwell spikes. I might actually have to get some more, but this should last me to get 100. 96 Herblore. That's sick. It worked out like almost perfectly. Got 104 overloads. So, yeah, we ran out of extreme rangings. I could obviously just get some more Grenwell spikes, and I can make like another 150, but 100's a good set right now. And it actually will turn into more, because if I bring these, and my prayer renewals that I made as well, I only have 50, unfortunately. I just don't have that many Fellstocks. I haven't done content that really drops Fellstock seeds yet, but if I decant them to 4 dose, I can combine these two into a crystal flask, and it will actually give me more overload doses. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it all comes from this place, Myler in Prif. Now, with the Prif update, like way back in the day, they released combination potions and a bunch of recipes. So some of these I actually have to unlock from dungeoneering. Like, you go into dungeoneering and you can find these recipes randomly. Some of the best potions are from those, but this is the one I'm talking about, the Holy Overload. It is a combination of an overload and a prayer renewal, and it gives you both of the effects. Thankfully, I don't have to actually do dunge for that. It cost me 700k, and now let's go get some crystal flasks. So I've shown you guys this before, the sandstone. I have 3,000 normal and like 2,200 crystal sandstone, and I've been keeping up on this daily, like occasionally. I definitely don't do it every day, but yeah, the crystal sandstone makes the crystal flasks. Yo, the super glass make spell is the MVP for this. So because I didn't process the sandstone yet, like normally you would do it at the machines. There's no reason to. Just watch. Bam! The full inventory in one spell. These lunar spells, these things like got updated after my last iron. Like, I'm just getting constantly surprised at how good some of these are. Like, even I didn't show it, the telekinetic grind spell. You can grind up to 60 items at once, and you can do that for your mud runes, which you use for extreme magics. So I ground like 500 in like 5 seconds. It's insane. Such a beautiful sight. 45 holy overloads. We're looking at over 20 hours of PVM here. And yeah, it's just going to be a snowball effect. Like, the PVM I do with this is probably just going to get me more supplies for overloads. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Always an awesome way to start the day with a foreman level. 100. Also love to see 90 mining from a daily challenge. I think it's time to test out these new potions. I have a Bear Reaper. 139 personal best. I beat it by 7 seconds. I definitely did that rotation really well, which helped. I'm definitely a long ways from like a sub 130. I think I have to upgrade my amulet for that, but onwards and upwards. Serenic Essence, I think that's number 3. Alright, that's a little aggravating. My recorder crashed, and I lost the clip. But we got a second dormant animal core body, which is kind of interesting. And that means I can freely use my Crest of Zeros without the worry of not having a body for the Saren, assuming I get a second one. Because I think augmented tier 80 mage is more important than melee right now, just with, masterwork and stuff. But I can freely make it now. And I'm going to obviously make this eventually for the components. So we get to finally upgrade from this Thorax plate body. Okay, that's what I was waiting for. Your augmented Torag's plate body and tacits are now level 10. So they were so close to level 10, like a few hundred XP. So we are going to disassemble the Torag's plate body and get my perks back. As far as I know, I don't really need this anymore. The Zero's body should be better in almost every situation, so goodbye. We can always get another one. Solid invention XP, thank you. And then for our tacits, we want to siphon that one. 80 invention, beautiful. But there we are, the Anima Core body of Zeros. You can see that it's a tier 80 melee power armor. So I think it has slightly less defense than the Torag's plate body, but I get 30 strength bonus. And it looks kind of cool. I mean, if I had the other pieces, like it's kind of... This is a really off-putting gear setup right now, but definitely an upgrade all around. Let's augment it, put my perks that I had before, which is mobile biting too, I think. There's the Reaper. Finish up on magic logs. I'd say pretty successful. I mean, we upgraded our body, and we got another essence. Let's grab another Reaper. Vindicta. All right. I'm not using melee just because I want to use the other aura, but we got our personal record, so 2 PRs today. The drops are just raining today. Another essence. This one is Zerosian. We're now sitting at 3 Zerosian, 3 Serenic. So those ones are done at least for my first tier 85 armor piece. With that out of the way, let's actually work on the main premise of the video. This far into the account, I still do not have Onyxes. I could go do the Kiln and guarantee me some, but I think it'd be better to go do a Raxor. Up till now, I've just been skipping the Reapers, but I think if I get a Reaper, I should do it. But I just want to try it today. The Onyx from Araxor is 1 in 17, and you get 2 of them, which is exactly how many I need right now. And we'll get to why I need those afterwards. All right, there we are. The Baneite Full Helm +4. It says it's level 8, but I'm pretty sure it's tier 79 tank armor. And it gives me a life bonus boost, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, I would say a slightly better helmet than the Dragon helmet. Araxor. I have not done this content since my last Iron, which was like 4 years ago. So I'm kind of going in, half blind, you could say. I'm just going to kind of feel out the mechanics again. Currently, it is the 1-2 rotation, which is top and middle path, which from what I remember was it's the path that has the most death potential. There's 2 insta-kill mechanics, so maybe not the greatest one to learn on, but we're gonna send it. And I changed the skybox here because, like, look at how dark it is without a skybox. This is max brightness, by the way. Crime against humanity. We also made replenishment potions, which I get more adrenaline potions out of. It's a adrenaline and a super restore at the same time. Let's do it. Wait, never mind. Shattered Worlds is definitely a better skybox. Let's do this one. I'm struggling so much. I just I cannot do the prayers for the life of me on P4. Oh, it's gonna take a while, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Jesus. Getting the first kill is actually huge. Because I can actually teleport here now. But anyway, first kill. Thank you for the like piece. Appreciate it. Nah, it's Lantodimes. Worst herb. Alright, once you get 1 kill of a boss, you can put it as a portal at War's Retreat. So we're going to do Araxite. And this allows me to start with 100% Adren, which is great. I can Zerk right away or plop in some thresholds. It'll save me a lot of food. And time. Alright, I am an idiot. So I've had spiders at POF forever. And I don't have the totem on here. So let's go buy some totems from the shop. Here we go. We need 2 of them. And every animal has, like, a passive effect you can have if you have at least 1 elder in there. So we're going to put the totem on each. As you can see in the chat, we have the Nope, Nope, Nope tier 2 perk, which increases damage against all spiders by 3%. And that includes the Araxor. So yeah, I was planning on doing that. Kind of forgot. That'll definitely help. Another quick change. I am going to be using the Vampiric Blood Essence that I got a long time ago from the River of Blood. I briefly mentioned that this item, if it's in the pocket slot, it will kind of act like a mini Soul Split, mini Vampirism aura, as long as you're meleeing. So this will make it a little bit easier. My main issue right now is small mistakes are just adding up to where I eat a lot and then I just run out of adrenaline. Can't do thresholds very much, so anything is better than nothing. Okay. Got the 2 onyxes. 3rd kill. All right, well, like I said, it's 1 in 17. I was actually expecting to go longer than that. That's huge. Okay, so let's finally upgrade this really ugly amulet that I have. So we're sitting at 1,500 Reaper points. I know I've been hoarding forever. It probably hurts to see, but let's buy 2 Hydruxes. There we are. And then now I gotta go get a crafting boost, +6. So let's go get some stews. It only took like 8 boosts or something. There we are, the Amulet of Souls and the Reaper Necklace. Absolutely incredible upgrades. I'm more Souls gang. I'm definitely a Chad Souls user versus Reaper, but they have different uses. So the Amulet of Souls gives slightly higher like stat boost. It's 46 versus 36 stat boost, a bit more prayer. But the effect that you get is that you have a 50% chance for Soul Split to heal 25% to 50% more. Not applicable right now. I don't have Soul Split. That'll be amazing in the future, though. And then the thing that matters to me right now is Protection Prayers and Deflection Curses blocks 10% more damage. And it's additive, so it's 60%. Normally, prayers in this game are 50% protection, which is actually a 20% damage reduction flat as long as you're using a prayer. That is massive for a freaking amulet. And again, it just has better stats than the current amulet I have. Now, the Reaper is a little bit more offensive. It has a stacking accuracy buff where each damaging attack increases your accuracy by 0.1% up to 30% or 3%. So after 30 hits, so like on a longer fight, like Nex, Araxor, those kind of things, I'll have 3% accuracy buff, which actually translates to a lot of DPS, and you can argue faster kills, less food usage, so either way, these are really good. I don't really know which one I'm going to use. I'm going to try both at Araxor. I still am leaning on the souls because the extra damage reduction I feel like it'll really help me right now while I'm learning and making mistakes, but we'll just see. We'll see both of them. And there is the Reaper. I mean, look at it. We did way better this kill. Beat my PR again by 41 seconds. A 4:38. I think that's pretty solid. I'd say definitely my best kill I've done yet. I used a lot less food than usual. Yeah, 84 Slayer, not bad. Didn't really unlock anything, but next level is Abbey Demons and more Vran. So I think I've made the correct decision, and I brought a Bladed Dive switch for the Dark Phase. Makes it so getting to these light circles and jumping to the eggs is way better. Okay, not a drop I was expecting to see. I think it's anywhere from like 1 in 35 to 1 in 50, depending on your enrage. But the Araxite Pheromone. Okay, so this item will basically reset Araxor's base enrage. So like every kill you get at Araxor will increase the enrage by 20%, I think. So, which effectively is just more damage, right? It's going to be a stronger fight. So the Pheromone will reset it for that day. I'm going to keep it for now, like when I'm actually farming like specific legs. I think that's good to save it for like when I'm really trying to get the most out of a rotation. Let's say I'm missing a leg or something on a specific path. So good to have, you know? All right, this is beautiful. I have not done a Beastmaster in probably like 2 months, guys. It's been so long. Good to be back. How are the Chargers still alive? Weird. But I recently joined the clan, an Ironman clan, so I should be doing more and more BMs going forward. I really want to get Acto pieces. I'll take that. I need the money. I really need the money. Look at that. Red Dragon Egg from the Trapper. I've been doing the Trapper at least once, maybe twice a day, since starting the farm. And this is the very first dragon that he's given me. To jog your memory a little bit, I already have 2 black dragons from the QBD grind I did a couple episodes ago. Unfortunately, they're both female. So I'm just crossing my fingers that this is going to be male, and we can finally start breeding some dragons. Male, yes. Okay. Whew, that could have been pretty bad. Look at them, they're so small. I was definitely expecting them to be bigger eggs, but yeah, dragons take a lot longer to grow to elder, and they also breed slower. I think it's like average like 20 hours for them to breed, but I'm going to get much more beans, a decent amount more XP, and it just kind of feels nice that I have the best large animal now at this farm. Nice, 94 cooking. Oh, this is the level where I stop burning shark if I'm using cooking gauntlets. Speaking of, I've been going through my shark right now. I am down to 900 raw left. I'll probably end up with maybe like 2, maybe 300, just so I have them ready for Big Game Hunter. But yeah, with this Araxor, I've been using a lot of food. So I've been cooking all of this that I've gotten from God Wars 2. I mean, you get so much raw shark from Vindicta and Hellwar. Alright guys, we have some discussing to do. Currently, I'm still doing the Araxor in the background. I'm about to go do some more, but I want to start another quick grind, and that is going to be Vires. My prayer level has been very low for a while, 78. Disclaimer, this is not going to be the big go for turmoil grind yet. I just want to go there for a few hours and collect a lot of supplies for overloads. I mean, they have such good drops, and we'll get into that. But there are two things of note that I think is worth mentioning. The first of which is from the lovely player-owned farm. I am up to 150,000 beans almost. I just really don't know what to buy. I'm probably going to buy the trait boosts and stuff eventually, but one thing I was saving for is the Seedicide upgrade. We did buy the Seedicide originally here, and I have not used it yet, but this upgrade allows the Seedicide to pick up seeds as well as destroy them. And I'm pretty sure you can like choose which ones you want to keep and so forth. So 25k beans, goodbye. And yeah, there's an exhaustive list in here that I'm going to go through on what seeds I would like to keep and get rid of. The other thing, though, is a little bit more interesting. If you guys remember from Big Game Hunter, I got some dinosaur hide. And this is the non-damaged one. The damaged ones you can elk. These ones can be made into dinosaur armor. There we go. It's a little spendy on the scales, but we're going to make a body and a pair of chaps. Nice. It's a tier 75 ranged tank armor. So not incredibly useful. I mean, tank armor is kind of whatever. The main thing is that it gives really interesting components. We can see it is resilient components. You can get these from a variety of sources, but I would say this is probably the easiest in Ironman. If I level these guys up with Invention and disassemble them for 4 times the components, we're going to get 4 resilience for each body and each chap, which works out to be 1 resilient component per hide. And guess what? We need 60 resilient components in the distant future for a ability codex that is actually pretty damn good. I'm playing for the long haul here. And with Vires, because of the Sun Spear having an additional hit chance of 50%, you can wear ranged armor while meleeing, which normally you'd have a huge accuracy penalty, and still have 100% accuracy. So we're actually going to be leveling up these dino hides while doing the Vires, and it'll actually give me a little bit extra mage defense, I'm pretty sure, is how it would work out. And they use magic. And at my level, not having Soul Split, I will take a good amount of damage. I'm just going to plop on some random perks on here. Don't really need to worry about that, but yeah, it looks incredibly ugly. What the fuck? This is the state of RS3. Oh my god. There we go. All right, I was a little worried I wasn't going to get this by the end of this rotation. But we got the second pair of onyxes. I don't think I did anything special, but I just beat my PB by 9 seconds. I will say, in terms of P4, I've been panicking a lot less. That's the main thing, is just, in the beginning, I would just, like, panic anytime I would take damage, but I'm forcing myself not to, like, freak out. If I miss a prayer flick, it's gonna happen, and I feel like P4s have been so much more smooth, so. We have 2 pheromones now. Alright, kind of a lackluster drop to finish, but cash, I will always take that. We are at 40 kills now. So, yeah, pretty solid. That is a pretty nice milestone level, because that is the drop rate of any of the leg pieces, and a third of the drop rate of one of the hilts. So, yeah, we've completed our goal here, initially, to get some onyxes. We have the 2 Hydrix jewelry for now, and then we have the 2 extra onyxes that I want to use for the alchemical onyxes, and that is our next goal. Okay, then. I just got the attack pet. A little bit past 99. We are sitting here at Vires. Lovely to see. 80 prayer. That's a nice milestone. We have the level for all the levels actually for Light Within. That's a huge quest. I got to do that. I'd say fairly soon. There are a couple things I really want from that quest. But yeah, we're just making some good progress. I think we started at 78. Mind you, I'm not really here to actually try to get prayer levels or anything. I just kind of wanted to do this as a nice change of pace and get through my first set of dino armor. And it's going pretty well. We're almost done. Alright, that's what I was waiting for. The dinosaur outfit is now level 10, meaning I'll get quadruple the components when breaking it down. So that was my, I guess my stopping point. I wasn't really going to be here for the long haul. We can always do that in the future when I actually have better gear and better upgrades. So, like, I will say, during this tiny grind, I did several modifications to my setup because I would learn some little tidbit. But yeah, I'd say the biggest problem for me right now is just inventory management. I don't have the Seed Aside and Charming Imp in the tool belt. I will get those once we get into Slayer. But yeah, that was pretty successful. I mean, you can see my Terror Bird is just chock full of Herbler supplies. I mean, the standout seed here, I would say, is the Catentines. I really didn't get that many, but that'll tide me over on the overload supplies for a bit. And then, you know, everything else. I mean, we're set on Morcellas, like, forever. So, yeah, this is definitely not the end of the virus. I mean, we got up to 80 prayer, 83 fire making. We will be back for the turmoil in due time. But I think it's high time to keep working towards the archaeology goal, which I will continue in the next episode. But yeah, overall, I'd say pretty solid episode. I mean, we had a very nice effort at our Axor. We got the 40 kills. We got our Onyxes. Even got some amulet upgrades. Got a taste of Vires. But like I said, next episode, we're going to be working on our last few things I would like to get before we finally jump into the archaeology skill. So I'm very excited about that. And I'll leave it for next time. If you haven't yet, check out my live stream over on Twitch. Link is in the description. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.